Hello, troublemakers, and welcome into another Movie Commentary Monday. 'Tis the season, green and red. Do you know what colors those are? Christmas colors. And nothing says Christmas like multiple Vanessa Hudgens. Hudgies. When I talk about the trio of Hutchinsons, I'm not gonna call them Hutchinsons. I'm gonna call them the Hudgies. Am I embarrassed about any of this? Like, am I cool with you guys seeing my Netflix? Oh, this is coming soon. Hey. I think the last episode of Supernatural came out. Whoop. First and last? I don't know. For those that don't know, Princess Switch is about a princess and a baker, and they're identical, but they're not related. And then they trade places. The baker, Vanessa Hudgens, falls in love with the prince, and then the princess, Vanessa Hudgens, falls in love with another baker. It's complicated. But in the Princess Switch, switched again, apparently there's a third Vanessa Hudgens to round out the Hudgies. Oh, okay. So, what happened after the first one?
Who flew to Belgravia to enter a baking contest.
Belgravia? Oh yeah, I'm the queen of Belgravia. It's over in Africa. Is it? Where was it?
Who flew to Belgravia to enter a...
Where? That's too vague.
The king of Montanaro died, and Margaret is now in line for the throne. It's royally messed up everything in the romance department.
You know what I love? Instead of building conflict, the narration's like, the king died, and that's causing so many problems. Are you gonna just explain the whole story to me, or are you gonna show me some stuff?
Well, there are other things we might do to relieve your anxiety.
You little horn dog. There's problems in the kingdom. You just wanna bang? You just wanna bang? Bruh, people are dying in your kingdom. You wanna bang, okay.
Kevin was shopping for a ring?
Stacy.
What?
I wanna bang.
Yeah, well, men never know what they want.
I know what I want.
He wants to stop, bro.
Teeny tiny little detour to Chicago.
Oh, darling, I wish I could get away sooner. So unless you want to go to Chicago without me.
I'm gonna pack and catch the first flight out in the morning.
Does he enjoy this woman? Because I feel like he was like, oh, I don't want to go on vacation with you. You can go.
And you look...
He looks like a schlub. Oh, he grew a beard. He grew a post-breakup beard, man. It didn't end well. If men grow beards after a breakup, that's when you know things just did not pan out for him.
Which is why we're adopting another cat.
Oh, he's adopting cats. Beards, cats, sweats to work.
You're wearing sweatpants, you won't date, and you're collecting cats.
At the beard, too. Don't forget it.
We just didn't want the same things anymore.
Oh, that's weird, because she started out dating you in a lie. She pursued you, pretending to be another person completely. You got catfished. So it's a shocker that the relationship doesn't work out.
Inheriting the throne is huge.
You could be a king. Oh, here we go.
Stacy!
Here we go. Watch the shots. Watch the shots. Oh, that one. Okay, so you see Vanessa Hudgens' face right here, and with no cuts, you see her face as well. That takes some CGI. Usually they'll hide her, back of the head, right there. You'll never see their faces in the same shot almost at any points in the movie. That was one time, maybe one or two other times. Oh, but there's three of them now.
It feels like ages since I saw you.
Since I saw you. Her accent never got any better, huh?
Look at you.
He didn't shave his beard, he just trimmed it. Hey.
Isn't there a Christmas ball coming up?
There is, but I stopped the staff from decorating. Honestly, I was thinking of canceling the festivities.
Of course. Don't forget this is a Christmas movie. So you have to remember, at some point, someone has to have lost their faith in Christmas.
If you ask me, this place is in need of some serious Christmas cheer.
You really wouldn't mind lending a hand?
She gonna decorate. It happened so fast. Her faith in Christmas has been restored already. Usually it's like an end of the movie type of thing. Look at his laugh. He leans back and laughs.
Only one thing missing.
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate?
All right.
You,
Oh, bro. Personal space here. Like, you broke up 6 months ago. You cannot be doing this right here. She stepped away, and then he stepped full-chested into her shoulder. All right, can we get this going? Where's the third one? What if the third one isn't actually the third one? What if it's the second one pretending to be a third one to drive plot? I feel like I want to make this movie way more interesting than it's going to be.
I told you. Antonio!
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Wait a second. Does my man Antonio have a thing for her? He didn't look affected.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
He looks pretty solid. He doesn't look like he's hurt seeing her flirt with another man. Mystery. No. No.
It's very sweet.
Oh, he's plotting. He might be evil.
Tony's been an enormous help to me, but he's very dear and very handsome.
Is he though? He looks like a pretty standard stock white guy. As a white guy, I could point him out.
Did Kevin say anything about his feelings for me?
Oh, it's so clear you're not over him. She should grow a beard. Here's another stock white guy. They just all blend together, man.
I must say, you are the most beautiful monarch in the history of Montanaro.
Oh, Tony.
First queen, Judith the Brave, rivaled Helen of Troy.
But her dance moves really suck, though.
That's not funny. She must love him because she just laughed at a joke that wasn't funny. She must really care for him because that was trash. You got no shot, my guy. But if you're a good person, there's another Haji for you. Where is she, by the way? God damn, I don't care about the first two enough to not have another one. Like, if there wasn't another one, I wouldn't be doing the sequel. But the fact that they're just gonna throw Hajis at the wall until, like, there's plot, then I'm happy.
Get this party started, shall
Oh, what? You found it? Wait, what?
Pixar didn't happen.
Double chin, that's a delete.
Oh, she's a royal bitch, huh?
How long are you in town for?
Who are you?
Well, with my favorite little cousin.
They're identical cousins? Oh, what? That's not a real thing. If both sets of parents are genetically identical, there is a theoretical chance that both baby cousins could be identical too. But they've never taught. No, there's no shot. Because in the first one, they would have had to set it up where the princess was like, oh yeah, my parents were twins. But they didn't do that because they didn't think that they were going to make a second one. Jesus Christ.
Daisy and Prince Edward of Belgravia.
How? How are you not reacting to seeing a third identical you?
You two seriously look like twins. Spoopy.
Shut the fuck up. You just have a blonde wig on. Take it off. Who are you? Vanessa Hudgens, like the other two.
Reggie Mindy! Oh, it's such a pain to find good help these days.
Who wrote the script? A 12-year-old?
You're yummy.
I can see the family resemblance. You can't miss it.
You can't. No, you can't. In fact, you have to talk about it. Because it's identical. Are they trying to pass this off as Vanessa Hudgens doesn't look exactly like Vanessa Hudgens? Dog, I'm gonna go insane. They're thieves? She is royalty.
Is that all of it?
Does he speak? Does he not speak?
How did you...
He doesn't speak. He doesn't speak! He's a glorified extra.
It's double ply.
Uh-oh. What?
Why couldn't you be the one who gets to be queen instead of your stupid cousin? Then we'd be set for life.
Murder plot?
Leave me.
Murder plot? Plot to become queen. Please. Think about it. Think about it. How are you gonna do it? With a gun, with a rope, with a knife, with a pillow over her face as she sleeps? There's so many options, girl.
There's an urgent matter requiring your immediate attention.
We'll be back in an hour.
It really can't wait.
He leads her to his bedroom. It's an urgent matter. I'm super horny.
I'd be lying if I told you I served you only out of a sense of duty.
You do it out of a sense of horny, huh?
You're not just about to become the queen of Montanaro. You've also become the queen of my heart.
Who wrote the script? It took 2 people to write this. It took a burger. A fucking hamburger wrote this goddamn script.
I want you to have it now.
This man literally spoiled her date with someone else to confess his feelings for her. That's a ballsy play.
We've been friends for a long time now. Lately, I've been wishing we could be something more.
That's so suspicious. So all of a sudden she's in line for a crown that she wasn't in line for before. And now you want to date her? He's sus. I think we got a villain on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
We'd make a fantastic couple, you and I. Everyone says so.
That's not a good pitch. Other people think that we'd be good together. So you should date me. No girl wants to hear that. Let's take a second to thank today's video sponsor, NordVPN. NordVPN not only protects you and your data online while keeping you anonymous, but it also allows you to unlock content that you wouldn't normally have access to. See, I rented all 8 Harry Potter films for a video a few weeks ago, and it was $32 to rent all of them. If I didn't have my dumb brain on at the time, I would have remembered that I had NordVPN, and I could have just clicked one button, which makes my browser think that I'm in Canada. Oh, I'm Canadian now. Is that how Canadians talk? And would you look at that, Harry Potter's here. I would have saved myself $32, but I'm stupid, so now I'm poor because I'm so dumb. That's how the world works. It's the holidays, and NordVPN is offering a special holiday deal. If you use my link, which is nordvpn.com/DylanIsInTrouble, you'll get 68% off their 2-year plan, but also an additional 4 months for free. That is 1/3 of a year for free. And look at this, Hunger Games, Twilight, there's a bunch of movies that you can unlock simply by just using NordVPN. And best yet, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like having the free content, I don't know why you wouldn't like free stuff, then you can just cancel it and you're off the hook paying anything. NordVPN.com/DylanIsInTrouble, give it a try, and thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video.
Kevin and I haven't even begun to talk about what went wrong between us.
That's so annoying. You never showed us what went wrong with them. So we don't know as an audience. That means the breakup's not gonna last because what do they have to talk about? Literally nothing. They could just make it up. They could have been like, oh yeah, remember that bakery bitch she fucked? You remember that? You remember that, Steve? I don't remember his name. Remember that, Steve? I walked in and you were stuffing a cupcake up her vagina? What was that about? And then we're just like, wait, well, what happened between you two? You walked in, there was a cup, where was it, what? That's why you can't just tell. You can't just be like, oh, royal problems caused us to break up. You have to lead us through it.
Got your message, you wanted to see me.
Could it be that you're holding her back? Have you really considered what's best for her?
He's a little skeeve ball.
You're a baker from Chicago.
Go home, you little baker bitch!
Are you truly a consort for a queen?
No! Because all you can do is bake and grow a beard.
Switch places again.
Who said you needed more time to talk things over with Kevin?
Do you really think we could pull it off? Again? I suppose it could work.
Jesus Christ. It's called Princess Switch 2. I should have figured this out. This movie is so much more Christmassy than the last one. There's just trees and lights everywhere, every shot.
Why the change of clothes?
I am donating them to the orphanage.
Didn't I get you that scarf last Christmas?
I love it so much. I got another one to donate to the orphans.
Why wouldn't they clue him in? If his wife was like, hey, we need to do the switch again so that I can help out my friend, he'd be like, yeah, okay, do it. He's gonna put his foot down? He doesn't seem like that type.
Which is why you'll have to grab her and stash her somewhere.
That's exactly what I was looking for in the first one. They're gonna kidnap and replace. Now we got a mystery on our hands, a hostage situation, potential murder opportunities. Someone's gonna die in this movie. No one's gonna die.
But it's completely mad how much your wife looks like my Maggie Moo.
It's weird how much those two look alike when you are... I don't understand this movie. It's like it wants to convince me that Vanessa Hudgens doesn't look identical to herself. I don't get it. Do people not think that she looks like Vanessa Hudgens?
The powder room. Lol.
She did not just say lol. Fuck. I want to die. I want to be dead.
Stacy says she has a headache. She can't go.
She was fine 10 minutes ago. Maybe I should go and check on her.
She told me she was going back to sleep.
Yeah, they're actually doing a much better job in this film, having both of their faces in the same shot. Much, much better. They really planned it out. I gotta give them credit for that.
What do you think?
Even better than last time.
They let the assistant in on the plan, but not her own husband?
Edward, how lovely to see you. A stroll a day keeps the bad weather away.
That's insane that he can look at his wife and not know who she is. He doesn't even recognize her accent, the way she talks. It's not sending any alarm bells in his head. The fact that two identical twins who have switched before may potentially be switching again. No alarm bells are going off for you, huh? The fact that your wife won't see you, she's constantly sick, she's running out with changes of clothes. But then again, I shouldn't be surprised because he got engaged to somebody who was tricking him from the start.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
I want a divorce with my wife.
I hope you keep in the strictest confidence.
Oh, what if he's like, yo, it's not working out sexually, she doesn't have it, and I'm a freak, and she's just not willing to go there. What should I do?
Things have been different between us these past few months. It seems as if she's always got something to do, somewhere to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's a fucking busy person. That sucks. It was so much better when she was a baker on vacation. What? She has nothing to do on vacation besides bake. But now she's got big girl stuff to do, and he's like, I'm not getting enough attention. Fuck off, dog. You don't even recognize your wife when you're looking her right in the eyes. God, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. He's got, name one personality trait that he has. It's been a movie and a half. Name one thing about him. He's a little flaky. He's a little flaky. I made a joke about that in the first one, but in this movie, to start it out too, his wife was like, hey, I want to go to Chicago, talk to my friend, and, just visit. And he's like, I'm so busy, I can't go. You go by yourself. So he's he's flaky. He ditches his wife.
Everything
He doesn't even know.
be all right.
He doesn't even know. How? Not just like looking her in the eyes, but with all the surrounding circumstances.
Who are you calling?
Olivia, is there some reason you don't want me to speak to Stacey?
Being a little bit of a helicopter husband. You know, someone who hovers.
Holy shit, she's gaslighting him so that she can fucking create this little plan. This is so manipulative. I feel bad for him. I hate him, and I feel bad for him. That's what this movie's done to me. He's worried about his marriage already as it is, and she's just like, oh yeah, well, one thing you're doing wrong is you're around her too much. So maybe you should back the fuck off your wife. Pretty fucked up, man. Pretty fucked up. No. There is not enough snow on the ground to collect enough to build snowmen this big. No. You got a logic breakdown here. Here is the logic breakdown. Not the fact that there are 3 identical people. One's barely related to each other and the other one completely unrelated. I can forgive that. I can't forgive this lack of snow and this big a snowman. That doesn't even look like snow. Have you ever seen a snowman? That's styrofoam. Holy shit.
I love this country.
What country again? Magoglia?
I was heartbroken when you said you just wanted to be friends.
I only said that because you said that.
See, this is the annoying part. Show the breakup so that we know what the fuck they're talking about. Now they're just basically like, oh, I thought you want to be friends. No, I thought you want to be friends. I guess we should have broken up then. Get the fuck out of here, Kevin.
If I get you to the ladies' room quickly, I can get that out.
That was the weakest chloroform press I've ever seen.
My husband is going to be looking for me.
Your husband doesn't even know you.
Who is it? It's me, Margaret.
This isn't funny. It's time to switch back. I insist you take your leave at once.
How is this not suspicious? Like, this is exactly how the third person that looks like the first 2 people would act, and it's nothing like the first 2 people would act. Everyone in this movie is so dumb. How? I feel like people just are surprised when one Vanessa is not another Vanessa, despite the fact that they've schemed it and executed it once before, and they're doing it again, and now nobody knows that this is a possibility.
So glad your headache's better.
Edward, there's something I have to tell you.
Let me go first.
Did you not hear the accent?
Apologise if I've hovered too much. Why are you speaking with a different accent?
I'm Margaret.
Don't be silly.
Why?
Don't be silly. You have my wife's clothes on. There's no way you could put those clothes on without being my wife. It makes no sense. Only the owners of clothes can wear the clothes. That is the rule of clothes.
You're serious?
He can't tell his wife apart from a completely different person.
After 25 years of loyal service, Lady Margaret has... Well, she's given me the boot.
I would never fire you, Mrs. Donatelli.
Lady Margaret? And you've not switched back yet?
The woman upstairs in my suite is not Princess Stacy.
Who else could it be? If it's not me, and it's not my look like the first one, who else could it be? I'm drawing a blank. This movie's driving me insane. I hate everybody.
If the 2 of you haven't switched back, this is Lady Margaret. And if Lady Margaret upstairs isn't Stacy, who's upstairs and where's my wife?
Oh, she's gonna fucking destroy this relationship.
But it isn't right.
I love how none of the people that love their partners can tell them apart. Even twins have certain identifiers, don't they? Where you're like, okay, this twin has like a freckle here, or something that sets them apart. These people who are in love, who are married to these other people, don't know when they're switching interchangeably.
Margaret, this isn't like you.
Oh, that's weird. If only there was other people that look like you that could replace you, but no one exists like that, so it must be you.
It's best for both of us if we end.
Let it out, Dylan.
You and Olivia need to go home.
Are you sure she wasn't pranking you?
Pranking you? Breaking your heart prank!
We were separated for a few minutes at the reception.
So something must have happened after the concert and before we returned.
They don't know. Okay, I'm calmed. If they didn't know that a third girl existed just like that, that would have been a plot that would have been fine. If a girl had read this article about the princesses switching, she could have been like, I look just like them. let me scheme something because no one knows I exist. That's a plot. But the fact that a third identical lookalike exists and the movie wants to convince me that people wouldn't put it together.
The man with your cousin Fiona, Reggie.
Oh yeah, the people that brought the princess away right before she changed are the people associated with the third lookalike. And you
They made the switch in the powder room.
And underneath all that peroxide, there is a striking resemblance.
They're now just putting it together like, I guess you do kind of look alike. No. They are identical. Identical. Same actress playing her. Not an actress lookalike. If you got a Vanessa Hudgens lookalike actress into this movie, I would be like, okay, fair enough. In fact, I think they should have done that. Why couldn't you get Mila Kunis? Why couldn't you get Kylie Jenner?
Notify Count Rossi of our suspicions and have him delay the coronation as long as possible.
Also, call the police.
I honestly don't understand the urgency.
And you, as my loyal subject, must do precisely what I tell you to do.
If you were really Lady Margaret.
So people can put it together. It's in people's capabilities. He figured it out with under 60 seconds. He was like, you're not her.
A little tattoo on your pinky.
So there are markers. Give it. Oh.
So now what?
Wait, that's the identifier he used? Is a tattoo? A small tattoo on the smallest finger. So they are identical. There's nothing in the face that gives it away. But it still takes people forever to be like, oh yeah, I guess they do kind of look alike. No! They are the same! Minus one tattoo. I'm fucking done.
So you can either make me a partner in your little scheme.
Yep, I knew it.
You're filthy rich.
My eldest brother inherited the majority of the family estate.
He just wants money. He has so many more motivations. Like, he wants to be king. He wants to be with Margaret, doesn't he? I figured he would be like, well, legally, I would be married to Margaret. I don't know. I feel like he has better motivations. Because all of a sudden, they're just dropping it on you now. Like, oh, you don't have a lot of money, so I guess we'll give you money. That's your motivation. They literally gave him a motivation the second that he wanted to, like, turn evil. It feels like you were just out of a hat. Motivations. He's poor.
Call the police! Frank, you're with me!
Call the police now! That's not something you should have done before. That's something that you needed to do right now. And she's turned on now, yep.
That a representative of the civil government must be in attendance.
Well, I spoke to the Prime Minister an hour ago. And here she is now.
Why did I think the Prime Minister was going to be a fourth Vanessa? A fourth Hudgie? I just felt the sequel coming on. The sequel.
I command you to stop these proceedings at once.
Oh, dear Lord, there are 3 of them.
Arrest this woman at once for treason.
Fiona kidnapped me thinking I was Margaret.
I'm very confused.
Bro, you are not alone.
You don't know how to command.
Watch this.
Yep.
Arrest him.
Jesus Christ.
And take him to the dungeon.
Is your kingdom stuck in the 1400s? Take him to the dungeons?
The truth is, I've always wanted to be you.
You're gonna give her a sob story now? Why? The movie's over. Why do I care about her now?
Just got carried away this time.
Oh, I got carried away. Planning and committing treason. Kidnapping. A royal.
You're the only real family I've ever had.
I'm gonna throw up so hard.
About Kevin.
What about Kevin?
Well, he would have found me out, so I had to send him packing.
No one thought to call him. Oh, we got an airport scene. Hitting all the cliches, huh?
Kevin! It wasn't Margaret who told you to leave, it was Fiona. Marry me?
That's what I was gonna ask you last summer.
Wait.
So they break up. 6 months go by. He comes to her coronation. One day, he spends with her. And they're like, you know what? The breakup was a mistake. The last 6 months was a mistake. Let's get married? Boo! What if someone back there? Boo!
Why don't we make this official?
No. Excuse me, sir. It's Christmas Eve. You clearly have someplace to go. That's why you're at an airport. But can you throw everything aside and do something for us? For free?
My flight boards in 5 minutes.
Hold your flight for a royal wedding.
I wouldn't want to impose.
You wouldn't want to impose. Man said he's got a flight in 5. And you're like, I'll fucking hold up the airport traffic. She's gonna hold up a whole plane of people. Not just this man. She's gonna hold up a whole flight. People got schedules, people got business. Fuck them.
Have you prepared your vows?
Think we can wing it.
Yeah, that'll be magical.
I promise.
I promise to recognize you from now on, which I wasn't able to do before. I wish, just to fucking prove a point, this was the Baker girl. And she was like, you couldn't tell us apart. How can you get married to her?
And maybe one day our very own little prince or princess.
He's like, oh, we get the bang, huh? Yay.
I'd like that very much.
The banging part, right? I know you.
Extending justice and mercy. All this I have promised.
You don't need mercy, you need mercilessness. Why can't you rule with an iron fist? Why does she have to promise to be nice? Oh, I don't like this country. Boo. Boo. No, don't autoplay. No! Alright, that's it for the Princess Switch 2. Switched again. I will say that I think this was one of the more frustrating movie commentaries that I've ever done. Just because none of the characters seem to have any cognitive ability to just understand anything. But it was fun to roast it, and to have you guys here for that was, you know, it made up for it, so thank you. Another thank you to Nord for sponsoring this video. Head to nordvpn.com/DylanIsInTrouble. You'll score yourself a nice holiday deal. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!